days of yore, there were two warriors.
I'd kill for a spicy tuna roll right about now.
Suck it, Ted.
You suck. Get that passy out of my...
I mean, it's a riveting conversation, but why don't you both suck it?
Is the Boss Baby turning over a new leaf? In the highly anticipated Boss Baby 2 teaser 2024, our once bossy little tycoon is now described as a cutie. Could this signal a major personality shift or reveal a hidden softer side? Stick on to us to know more about this new addition. The sequel to the surprise hit The Boss Baby from 2017 introduces some intriguing new characters and elements. For starters, there's another Boss Baby on the scene and a de-aging formula that adds a whole new layer of fun to the story. In the original movie, young Tim Templeton's world turned upside down when his new baby brother, Ted, arrived. Tim was used to being the center of his parents' attention, but Ted was no ordinary baby. He was a clever and mature agent from Baby Corp tasked with saving the world from a puppy-obsessed villain. Although the film had mixed reviews, with some finding Alec Baldwin's voice coming from a baby bit jarring, it was a massive box office hit, grossing over $527 million worldwide. Universal saw the potential in this quirky concept and quickly decided to greenlight a sequel. Now, in the Boss Baby family business, Tim and Ted are back, and it looks like they're in for another wild adventure. With the addition of a new Boss Baby in the mysterious de-aging formula, fans can expect more hilarious antics and heartfelt moments. The teaser hints at even more fun and surprises, making it clear that the Boss Baby saga is far from over. Will the new Boss Baby impress? This marvelous movie already set theaters on March 26, 2021. This highly anticipated sequel is set to bring even more laughs and surprises. Alec Baldwin reprises his role as the iconic Boss Baby Ted, but this time there's a whole new twist in store. James Marsden steps into the shoes of adult Tim Templeton, bringing a fresh dynamic to the beloved characters. But that's not all. The sequel introduces a star-studded cast with Eva Longoria, Ariana Greenblatt, Amy Sedaris, and the legendary Jeff Goldblum joining the mix. With such an impressive lineup, we're eagerly speculating about the new roles and how they'll fit into the story. Could Longoria play a key ally, or will Greenblatt be a formidable new foe? His unique charm is sure to add a special flair to the film. So what's the scoop on the plot? In this new installment, Tim and Ted have grown up and gone their separate ways, living their own lives. However, things take a dramatic turn when Tim discovers that his own baby daughter, Tina, is an undercover agent from Baby Corp, just like her uncle Ted was. Tina, voiced by Amy Sedaris, is no ordinary baby. She's on a high-stakes mission to thwart a nefarious plot, and she's dragging Tim and Ted back into the action. The big question on everyone's mind is, what exactly is Tina's mission, and why does she need her dad and uncle to help? With Tina's mission pulling Tim and Ted out of their separate lives, what kind of chaos and comedy will ensue? Universal and DreamWorks Animation have just dropped their first trailer and poster for the Boss Baby family business, and it's already sparking plenty of buzz. The new poster and trailer both spotlight the newest Boss Baby, Tina, who's taking center stage and proving that the Boss Baby magic is far from over, even though Ted has grown up. In the trailer, we get a glimpse of how the story unfolds. Tim and Ted, now living their separate adult lives, find themselves thrown back into action when Tim's baby daughter, Tina, reveals her secret identity as a Baby Corp agent. Tina's mission involves a mysterious de-aging formula that promises to shake things up in a big way. The trailer shows Tim and Ted reuniting and diving headfirst into Tina's high-stakes adventure, and it's clear that their sibling rivalry and camaraderie are far from gone. But what's really intriguing is the new twist with the de-aging formula. What could this formula mean for our beloved characters? Tina's involvement with this formula raises plenty of questions about how the stakes are higher than ever. With Tina leading the charge, it seems the Boss Baby franchise is ready to explore fresh dynamics and hilarious scenarios. It's clear that the Boss Baby family business is set to deliver new laughs, surprises, and heartfelt moments.
I'm in the family business, and now you work for me, boomers!
We always stick together because that's what families do.
Stay tuned to see how this new chapter unfolds and whether Tina will be able to handle her high-pressure mission with her dad and uncle by her side. In the ending of the first Boss Baby, Tina's transformation into an agent was a jaw-dropping twist, right? The sequel, The Boss Baby 2, is clearly building on that thrilling reveal, and it's already shaping up to be a blast. The teaser gives us a sneak peek at how Tina's new role as an agent might play a huge part in the sequel. Can you imagine the chaos and comedy when Tina takes center stage? Now here's where things get really interesting. The sequel is bringing in a brand new Boss Baby, which seems like a clever move to mix things up. But here's the kicker. Ted and Tim are turning back into kids. Yep, you heard that right. It looks like the Boss Baby 2 is recreating some of the magic of the original film by putting our beloved characters back in their childlike shoes. This strategy of revisiting familiar circumstances is a classic sequel move. It's almost like a nostalgic trip down memory lane, but with a fresh twist. But here's a juicy question. Will this new Boss Baby outshine the original, or will Ted and Tim's kid version steal the spotlight? The teaser hints at some pretty wild scenarios, so we're in for a treat. One thing's for sure, the Boss Baby 2 is set to entertain younger audiences with its blend of old school charm and new adventures. The return to childhood for Ted and Tim adds a layer of fun and relatability, while Tina's agent status promises a new level of intrigue and excitement. Can the sequel live up to the high expectations set by its predecessor? Make sure to keep an eye out for more updates as we get closer to the release. There's bound to be more gossip and juicy details as the movie's release date approaches. This time around, The Boss Baby 2 is adding a whole new layer of excitement with a brand new villain, Dr. Edwin Armstrong, played by the legendary Jeff Goldblum. Armstrong is no ordinary villain. He's on a mission to teach babies how to behave badly. Yes, you heard that right. He's creating a whole class of misbehaving babies, which is sure to spell trouble for parents everywhere. But wait, it gets even more intriguing. Dr. Armstrong isn't just wreaking havoc, he's also the head of the school where Tim's eldest daughter, Tabitha, goes. So Tim is going to have a personal stake in this whole mess. It's a classic setup that adds a whole lot of drama and stakes to the story. The promise of having a villain who is corrupting babies is a pretty fresh take. It opens up a ton of possibilities for hilarious and chaotic situations. Dr. Armstrong's evil plans are bound to create some funny and tense moments as Tina, the Boss Baby, tries to uncover and thwart his schemes. Will she manage to save the day again, or will Armstrong's plan succeed in turning the baby world upside down? The teaser has already shown glimpses of the trouble Armstrong is causing, and it looks like he'll be a formidable adversary. With Jeff Goldblum bringing his unique flair to the role, Armstrong is shaping up to be a memorable villain. But here's a question. How will Tim and Tina work together to stop this new threat? And will they be able to outsmart Armstrong before it's too late? As we await the film's release, it's clear that The Boss Baby 2 is aiming to keep the young audience hooked with its intriguing new villain and high-stakes storyline. Whether or not it can match the success of the first film remains to be seen, but with a plot this engaging and a cast this talented, it's definitely one to watch. What are your thoughts on this new direction? The Boss Baby 2 is a fun and family-friendly sequel that brings back the adorable and hilarious baby boss. The movie takes on a new spin on the original story by focusing on the Templeton brothers as adults with their own families. While it's not as groundbreaking as the first film, it still manages to entertain with its blend of humor, heart, and animation. The movie's message about the importance of family and sibling bonds is a heartwarming addition. Although some parts might be predictable, it's a delightful watch for both kids and adults looking for a lighthearted escape. Are you excited for this movie? If yes, then it's not going to make you bored. And that's all about it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like more movie updates, subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell icon so you don't miss any videos and get notifications on time. Don't hesitate to give suggestions for our videos. See you in the next one.